Welcome to some Science Academy classes. And for next question, it's given that a running man has half the kinetic energy that of a boy of half his mass has. The man speeds up by 1 meter per second and then has the same kinetic energy as the boy. What were the original speeds of the man and the boy? So let's say M1 be the mass of man and V1 be the speed of man, that is the ordinal speed. Then M2 be mass of boy, and V2 be the speed of boy. Now it's given that boy is half the mass of the man, or we can say the mass of the man is twice mass of the boy, and it's given that the kinetic energy of the man initially, the kinetic energy of the man is half the kinetic energy of the boy. Now the formula for the kinetic energy is half m1 v1 square, that is for the men, and half into kinetic energy of boy is half into m2 into v square. So half and half gets cancelled. And we can write here that it's half into boy is half the mass of the men into v2 square. So m1 and m1 gets cancelled. And finally, we have v1 squared by v2 square is equal to 1 by 4, which gives us v1 by v2 is equal to under root 1 by 4, which is equal to half. Or we can say that velocity of the boy is the velocity of the man is half the velocity of the boy. The velocity of the boy v2 is 2 times the velocity of the man. Okay, now next condition is that man speeds up by 1 meter per second. Now the new speed, let's say the new speed of the man is v1 dash. It is one more than the original speed, and velocity of the boy remains the same. And according to question is given that now the kinetic energy of the man is equal to kinetic energy of the boy when man speeds up by 1 meter per second. So kinetic energy of the man is half m1. Now let's take the new speed, that is v1 dash. It's v1 dash square. Let's write down the new speed, which is 1 plus v1 the whole square, and this is half into m2 into v square. Half and half gets cancelled. So m1 into 1 plus v1 the whole square. Now mass of the boy is half the mass of the man v2 square, which gives us 1 plus v1 the whole square on v2 square is equal to half. That should be equal to 1 upon v1 by 1 upon v2 is equal to 1 by root 2. Now let's replace the value of v2, that is the boy, speed of the boy, which is 2 times the velocity of the man. And if you cross multiply this, this is root 2 plus root 2 into v1 is equal to 2v1. Okay, we have to find v1. So this is 2v1 minus root 2 v1 is equal to root 2. v1 is common, so 2 minus root 2 is equal to root 2. And v1 is equal to root 2 upon 2 minus root 2. If we rationalize this, this is 2 plus root 2, so root 2 into 2 plus root 3. And this is a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square, 4 minus 2. Finally, the value of root 2 is 1.414. 2 plus root 2 is 1.4 minus 2 is 2, so this is 0.707. Now 0.707 into this is 3.414 meter per second is the velocity of the man. And if we multiply this, this should give me a value is okay 1.414 or it's 0.707 into 3.414, which should give me 2.413. So this is 2.413 meter per second, which is the velocity of the man. And now let's calculate the velocity of the boy V2, which is 2 times the velocity of the man. So this is 2 into 2.413, which gives me 684.826 meter per second is the velocity of the boy. So we have calculated the coordinate speeds of the man and the boy. Thank you for watching.